Hey friends, this is the Miss Wolfie from our Half Acre Homestead, and today I'm trying out the Instapot on a pot roast. Let's see how I do. Okay, so here's our Instapot. Here is the lid. Here is the inner pot. And there's the lid. Now I've plugged it in. So there we go. Now I'm going to season this roast and then sear it. Look at this, got pressure cook, saute. We're going to put it on the saute setting while I preheat. Oh, I see. Saute. That's a clock. I don't want another friggin' flashing clock in my house. Okay. We want to saute. The condensation collector captures moisture that develops during cooking and should be cleaned after each use. Do not place the appliance. Okay. The condensation collector has grooves on either side that fit over the condensation collector tabs on the cooker base. Well, align the condensation oh, okay, maybe here. Where's the grooves? It says, while Howard fusses and figures out my Instapot and find out whether I got to take this plastic doohickey off the pressure thing. But look at this. Now while he's figuring that out, I'm going to season my roast with some pepper, onion powder, salt, and garlic. Let me just get see, it's not, I don't even know how to get it to turn on to saute properly. Now, we're just going to take this salt and garlic and onion powder, and we're going to season all the sides of our roast, and we're just going to kind of let that collect up and soak in the seasonings while Howie figures out how to put the condensation collector on my Instapot and how to get the saute to work. For our roast, we have fingerling red potatoes, carrots, and an onion.
Okay. Condensation thing.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, thank you. Now, can you tell me how to get it to saute?
To set the clock, and then I had to set elevation.
So every time the power goes out, I'm going to have to reset the clock, or the whole thing's not going to work?
It's not a big deal. Yeah, everything works on time, right? So you got to.
So it's on high.
Time.
It's not high. It's got to say hot. It's got to come to say hot.
Started.
Get your hand out of there.
And it's
getting
heating
hot.
Up. So it'll probably beep at you.
So this is one of those things that if I don't have the clock set, it's not going to work.
Yeah, and I'll show you how I did that.
Well, you can show me later.
See? Right now this went up to 2 little bars. So it's okay,
all right.
Elevation, I don't know what it is. I set it around 900 feet.
Yeah, we're under 1,000. We're under 1,000, so.
So that's fine. So far so good.
Okay, so then we Okay, press, saute in olive oil. deglaze the inner pot with chicken stock. Can you get me a jar of a carton of mushroom stock out of the pantry? It's on the left side. Close and lock the lid of the Instapot. Press pressure cook and then use the plus button to set 45 minutes of pressure cooking depending on the thickness. Well, it's almost up to temperature because
You gotta do your searing thing first, right?
yes, and I put the oil in first, which was a mistake. I do not like using a fork on meat, but I'm going to put it in here. And we're going to sear it on all sides. Now, it tells me to take it out. Well, that's not searing, is it? It's going to... Because I put the oil in. I wasn't supposed to put the oil in until it was hot. And therefore, by the time... Yeah, so I made a mistake. So anyway, we're going to sear this on all sides. And rather than deglaze with broth, cook, and then take the roast out and put the vegetables in, I'm doing it all. I'm doing it all in one. Why? Because I am not a fussy style person when it comes to cooking. Well, we'll get it by the thread here, by the string. There we go. I'm just going to kind of swirl this all around. This is a pretty big roast, guys. Everybody give Howard a hand of applause for holding the camera. Now we got these.
Did the dog come back in?
Yes, I let the dog back in. We got these grippy things, silicone Instapot grippy things. I'm going to throw a little bit of mushroom broth in the bottom of that. I'm not going to put in as much as they say. And I'm doing this. This is supposed to be easy? Well, let's just make it easy. Now what do I do, Howard?
I have no idea. You're supposed to read this before you start.
Well, now come on. If it's not simple, I don't... Alright. Deglaze with chicken stock. Close and lock the lid of the Instapot. Pressure cook and set... Okay. Close. Wow, that was fancy. Close and lock the lid. What? I locked it.
It's not because you're still in saute. You're not supposed to have the lid on it while you're sauteing it.
Oh, right. Okay. So let's put it on... Where's cook? Pressure cook. Oh, it's not up to temperature yet.
Yeah, you're supposed to follow instructions here. It's not. I thought it was just that. It's supposed to go all the way across.
Frig's sakes.
So you jumped the gun a little.
Now I obviously screwed up and didn't wait for it to get to the saute temperature to properly saute it. Now I have to wait for it to get to the cook temperature. Okay. So in the meantime, I have taken the pot out and I've set it on the side. All right. So I'm pretty sure I've screwed this up to begin with. So now, because I didn't saute right, I didn't let it heat right, so let's hit pressure cook. And we're going to toggle this up to 45 minutes. We are going to take our pot of sort of sauteed roast. And apparently now, you have to make sure all this is working right and all that stuff. We've got our little condensation thing on here and we're just going to lock it and hit start. Pressure cook. Does it tell me pressure, low, high? So we don't want max, which is 15 pounds pressure. So high would be, and at temperature, okay, start. What else am I going to do? Just sit here and watch it? All right, so it says here, I guess I should read this a little more carefully. Now, guys, don't make fun of me. I'll figure it out, but you know me. I am not one of those recipe cooks. So it's really, really hard for me. And why did that shut off, though? Howie, it shut off again.
You gotta press start.
I did.
No, not the beside it. To your right, where it says start.
Oh. Okay. And use that for set 10 minutes. Yeah, I am not pressure cooking the roast, then taking it out, and then putting the vegetables in and pressure cooking it more. I'm doing it all at once. So I don't know why this is like doing this on preheat. I don't know, man. Okay, well, we'll see.
Is it preheating just like an oven?
Yeah. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, so now what do I gotta do? Well, I gotta turn this around for starters. Okay, recipe booklet. Hang on, guys. I gotta put you down for a second. 23, 24. Okay. Close and lock the lid. When time is up, open the Instapot using quick pressure release. Where's the quick pressure release? What's this say? This says, do not remove, do not reposition, do not ensure steam, do not open. Well, where's the, somebody tell me where the quick pressure release is. Because this is, oh, the other book out. Okay, now toggle to, wait, touch venting. Wait a minute. I don't know what I'm doing. Whoa! That scared the shit out of me. Use a dishcloth or spatula to turn it. This year is my first. Okay, you either let it come down from pressure on its own, like when you pressure can. Oh. Okay. It's doing something.
Yeah.
It says it's venting. Okay. Well, we'll be back when I have to make Yorkshire pudding. I'm just going to let it do this thing. Oh, it tooted again. So what did you tell me when the little bobble...
Oh shit, now it doesn't want.
You know why?
Because it's up now.
Because you turned it on.
I don't know how I did that.
Yeah, it's...
No, it's on. How did I do that?
I don't know how you did it, but you fix it because I'm making Yorkshire pudding. What do I do?
You just turn it to the top. Pressure, any pressure can. Voila.
We'll get this out and I'll make some gravy, but I'm doing the gravy on the stove because I'm not fighting with this Instapot another minute. I'm going to take 2 heaping tablespoons of flour and I'm going to put it in a half a cup of water. Cold water, folks, cold water. And then we're going to shake it up. Now that it's boiling and bubbling, we are going to put our flour water in there and we're going to start to stir. These juices came from our veg. And so I'm going to drop that in there just like that. And Bob's your uncle. I've probably got lumps. So as soon as this is thickened and the Yorkshire pudding is done, I will show you a plate. Yorkshire pudding! Look at that. Still slightly pink in the center. Perfect. And our vegetables, no worse for the wear for being pressure cooked with the meat for the whole time. Yeah, my Yorkshire pudding's stuck. because the oil wasn't hot enough when I put it in. Daddy's Yorkshire pudding. All right, gravy. Whoops, that's a lot of gravy. I don't think Dad's gonna complain. You gonna try this right here?
Yes.
Okay.
I have to take my pills.
You have to take your back pills. Gotta eat so I can.
Take my back pills.
That's right. Your hand is sore. It's swollen, dear. You might want to soak that in some hot Epsom salt water.
Awesome.
There you go. All right. We had our struggles with the Instapot.
You just got to learn to read instructions.
Oh, says the man who never stops to ask for directions.
I do a bit more now.
Now you're getting better. That's true. I did pepper it, you know.
Not enough.
This is the Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying you heard it from the man himself. Photobomb. I have to learn to read instructions. This may be the first meal of the Instapot, but I'm pretty sure I can guarantee it won't be the last. Take care. God bless. Thank you, Nina.